I am finally filming a how I curl my hair tutorial video thingy. Here is the only place I get decent lighting and is where I'm able to have my mirror and see what I'm doing and put you guys here as well, and to also be able to plug in my hair curlers. I know that my face looks really washed out right now. I have put heat protectant on my hair. I just use whatever I've got lying around the house. I don't use a particular one. And then I've just found my parting with a wooden wide tooth comb that I have from the Body Shop. And for the main part, my curlers. These are from Toni & Guy. They're, I don't know what model or make they are, but they're only £15 on John Lewis. So if they still sell them, I'll link them in the down bar. You can't go wrong with £15. And I'll try and find a link that you can use outside of the UK as well. These are just a bog standard wand without one of the clippy things, and it's tapered. For years I was never able to curl my hair. I would curl it and it would fall out within the hour. I'm not joking. It wouldn't matter whether my hair was short or long, or I had a load of hairspray in it or a load of product. I would try everything. I would try like holding it until it had cooled down and then letting it go. Tried everything. People would be like, have you tried this? I'm like, yes, yes. My hair just does not want to curl. Then I discovered these, and these were probably the cheapest pair that I found, and these are the only curlers that will curl my hair really well, and my curls will stay in my hair for a good 2 or 3 days. So I find that I never have to curl my hair until my next hair wash. I use these and nothing else. I use no serums, I use no hairsprays. You want to try not to use hairspray anyway, because hairspray has alcohol in and it dries your hair out. And if you can find a good wand, it should be able to give you decent curls that last long without having to use other product. Obviously it goes without saying that this is how I curl my hair. This isn't a how to curl hair tutorial. This is a how I curl my hair, so I'm going to talk you through how exactly I do it. If you've got very similar hair to me, then great. Completely follow my instructions. If you don't, then sort of take little bits for yourself and then change them to how you need to do it on your type of hair. First things first, I've done my parting and now I'm going to turn my wand on. And then, are you ready for this, guys? Woo! Now, because I have so much hair, I do have to do a lot of sections. So I take this side of my hair and I just pop it up into a little bun like that, just to get it out of the way. This feels so weird having to explain every single step because it's just second nature to me now and I don't really think about it anymore. And then I get a large chunk of this side of my hair and I just twist it up, and I get a big clip. I need lots of clips for this, and I just twist it up onto my head like so. I get more hair and then I clip it up again with some more clips, and then, you guessed it, I get some more hair and I get a little clip. I love these little clips from Boots. So handy. I feel really creepy when I wear this glove. I hate this glove, but it protects my hands. I put the glove on the hand of the side that I'm doing. I put this bit of hair between my ear here just to get it out of the way. This looks absolutely crazy, but just bear with me. This is always the hardest bit of hair to do, especially when it's cut, because it's like half the size. I usually hold the wand like that, so the bigger part of the wand is facing downwards. So now I've done the sort of tricky parts, I can begin to show you what technique I use with the direction that I curl my hair. I just kind of do it willy-nilly. I usually alternate between going around forward and then around back like that, because I feel like it makes it a little bit more natural. But sometimes I might feel that a certain bit of hair wants to go back or wants to go forward, so I just kind of do it however I feel like doing it. And the reason why I love these tongs so much is that I do feel like it looks more natural. When I've tried to use tongs that have a clip on them, I find that you get quite dolly-like hair, you know, like those creepy China dolls. Kind of reminds me of that kind of hair. And then with the technique of actually popping it around the wand, there are 2 ways you can do it. Now, you can either make sure you keep the whole of the hair flat whilst you go around the wand, which I personally think is a little bit harder, or you can almost like kind of like twist the hair and pop it around the wand. Now that's the way I do it because I think that it holds better and you get more defined curls, more natural looking curls, and almost, I'm saying kind of a lot, I'm sorry. And sometimes with bigger chunks of hair, you don't really get a ringlet, you get more of a vintage style wave. Does that make any sense? I'm going to try and show you without burning myself or my hair off And now you kind of again have to sort of feel how you're feeling. I feel like my wand will be better off here. I'm going to do the hair away from me, so backwards like that. So I'm going to hold my tongue underneath here, and I'm just going to start popping the hair around the tongue. And then if I want to get closer to my scalp, I then just twist with my other hand here, and then just twist it closer to my scalp so I can get, you know, as much hair curled as possible. For me personally, if I've got quite a large chunk of hair, maybe this much, I will hold it for 15 seconds. If it's a bit of hair like that, I'll hold it anything between 5 to 10 seconds. Again, it just depends on what your hair is like. I'll show you the difference actually between doing your hair flat around the wand and doing your hair twisted around the wand. This makes sense in my head, and then when you try and explain it on camera, it's like the hardest thing to do. Doing it flat, you've got to make sure that when you go round, you're sort of keeping the hair flat. So it's a little bit harder, and I find that if you've got layers or you've got short hair, it's a lot harder to get. As you can see, I'm really struggling right now with like all my hair falling out. So it's a lot harder to do, and you get like a big ringlet like you would get if you were to do it with a wand with a little clampy thing on. This is the way that I prefer to do it. I find it's easier because if you're like twisting the hair whilst it goes around the wand, so you're sort of like double twisting it, you're curling it around the wand and you're twisting your hair at the same time. What happens is that by twisting the hair, you're going to hold in all those layers and flyaways that you have. It just makes it easier. And now this is really hard because I normally put my hair in my mouth, but obviously I can't talk with my hair in my mouth. So I'm going to zoom in and try and explain this. So I hold it there. As I go round, I almost like twist the hair. I can't really explain it. As you can see, it's like twisted, so then all the hair kind of stays contained in like one little section together. And then what I do for the last like couple of seconds before I take the wand off, I then get my hand that has the glove on and I smooth the ends round the wand and just give them a little smooth down, and then I let go of the hair like that. And then you can just sort of separate them a little bit if it's too big a curl. So when you get to the last couple of seconds of having your hair around the wand, you just want to then, like I just did, smooth the ends around the wand. And by doing that, I found that you get a nice flowing curl. You don't just get a random like puffy bit at the end of your curl. I'm going to do this bit of hair forward. So as you can see, I'm just twisting, so it's kind of like a wrist action and hand action at the same time. But I'm just going to hold, like for this bit of hair, I'm probably going to hold it for probably about 10 to 12 seconds. And then again, I'm just going to smooth over the ends with my gloves, and then I'm going to release it. And then I usually give it a little twiddle just to make sure that it goes into the form that it needs to go into. I'm going to do the last one. I'm going to do it away from my head, so I'm going to pop the curler here, and then I'm just going to twist. Can you kind of see what I'm doing with my arm and my wrist? I don't know if that makes any sense. So basically, your hair is going to look like that when it's on your wand. I'm just going to carry on curling my hair, I'm going to whack some music on and get this done.
What's your favorite song? Small town girl here to see the light. So give her one more night. And I'm gonna get to love you. I'm thinking for you. I'm just thinking of you.
So now onto this side of my hair. This side doesn't take as long, and I always find this bit the hardest side. I don't know why. And I just keep clipping, and then I'm just going to repeat exactly what I did on the other side of my hair. And I've got hair in my eyes. Ouch.
The one before, she broke my little heart upon the floor. When I try to let that disappear, only time can be.
I'm just going to wait for this side of my hair to cool down, and then I'm just going to run my fingers through it. So that's how I curl my hair. I am thinking of maybe doing a top 5 favourite ways to actually style my hair once I've curled it. A little close up for anyone that wants a close up. I'm sure you guys have seen curly hair before. There you go, close up. I'm not going to waste any more of your time, so I hope you enjoyed the video and it helped any of you guys out that wanted the help, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah.